Hello, folks! Sunday message from the Cathars. Today we have some questions. We are in a beautiful place in the mountains of North Spain.
Yes, and today I want to ask you some question, Mina, about, because in this world many people go together in a place and live together for a few time, but why is so important these events?
Because we have, you could say, we live as brothers and sisters during 4 days, which means we accept the same mother. Because if we don't have the same mother, we cannot be brothers and sisters, and this makes us more united. And we spend a few days because some of us don't know each other. And through our activities, marches, singing, dancing, being outside, we unite two higher spheres away from the order of this world, so we can recuperate the sphere of our Heavenly Mother, of our Heavenly Father, and be happy children while living on this earth.
I speak about what we do, the grace, but why people need this? Why people need to be out of this order of this world? Because there are many people who live very good, comfortable, with a good lives, in a good house, with their families, and why they need to do this effort to live this order of this world?
Because if we stay in the order of this world, we cannot elevate to another sphere. And the people who are searching for answers, for a life in peace, in harmony with each other, with their family, with colleagues, with clients, this requires to enter another sphere, the sphere of our Divine Mother, which is outside of the order of this world. And those people who are comfortable, who have no problems, who have a job, they may be okay for this moment. But what about all the other people, all the disasters, all the floods, all the fires, people who lose their homes, people who live on the streets, insecurity for children? There will be a moment for all of us when these disasters touch our lives or the lives of our near ones, and we need to know where to go. We don't want to live in a world full of disharmony, full of violence, full of disasters. This is why we are searching to prepare for another world, another way of life, to recuperate how we originally are meant to live in harmony with each other like brothers and sisters.
Yes, and also because if there is only one person in this world that is suffering, we cannot live in peace. That's why there is so many mental problems or disease, because we are trying to live, to pretend that we are okay, but there is so many people that they don't, and this is not natural for the human being, because human being, we are all connected, and even if we pretend that we are okay and my life is good, but there is other people suffering in other parts of the world. We need to do the effort to be all together good, united, and that's why we need the force of our Divine Mother, because only she can help the world and save the world and make all our lives good.
Yes, and we learn in these days the power of togetherness, the power that it gives us, each individual, to live on this earth, in the order of this world, with our problems.
I think that many people, after hearing what you said before, is gonna ask themselves, but how face these problems? Because it's true that many bad things happens in the world, and it's difficult to to live this and to think about it. How Cathars can face these problems without losing happiness, without losing kindness, and not falling in a depression, in sadness or resentment. What is the key in the Cathars path?
The main key is to be united. And what does that mean? To be united in hearts. We need to make big efforts. But first of all, we need to leave for a little bit the order of this world, our problems, our personal circumstances. And we do, for instance, our dances, our singing. This may appear at first glance sometimes a bit childish, because we wave our arms, we whirl around, and it appears that we are like children. And this is the point. When we are whirling, we are dancing, and we are behaving like children, this is the only way we can stop our thoughts. The whole day we think about things, and through these dances, songs, games, we can enter into the being a child. Then in this state we can elevate. And this is the point, the state when we are like that our mother unites our hearts. And after 4 days being together like this, of course it's not always every moment these dances. We have contemplations, we do our practices, we read poetry, we read the revelations. But all together this brings us, it makes our hearts palpitate.
Yes.
It especially this morning on the 4th day, we are like open, our hearts are more open, and we do feel much more like children who accept the guidance of our mother. What is important is to keep the feeling of this unity, which gives us enormous strength, our togetherness, our connection, our unitedness in the heart of our Divine Mother. This gives us the strength to be in the order of this world, because we live on this earth. We need to solve the problems of this earth. And with this strength, we can do it. And wherever we live, a lot of us live in different countries. But when we are united in this way, in the heart of each other and of our Heavenly Mother, we can defeat our problems. We can defeat what attacks us on this earth.
Yes, and also it's very important that we are responsible of this world, and also from the people who is coming next. And for different age is a different responsibility. And for people who have been living her life, and they have a family and jobs, is also important to see what are the fruits, what are we leaving a good place for other people to live here. And for young people is very important for us is we have all the life to live, and we think that we need to experience all the things that this world has, but it's not true. Actually, in other lives we live already these kind of things, and that's why we need to think which world we want to live if you want to be the change in this world, choose another different path, like the Catharism, where you see the fruit, and when you can live with freedom, and also you can be yourself, and you can see the changes right away. So we invite you all
Yes.
to have this thought of how live in this world, everyone in the equality, in the brotherhood and sisterhood that all people deserve.
Yes, well said. And with this, we greet you from the mountains in North Spain, the Pyrenees, and we wish you the joy, the spiritual joy and the unity of hearts. Come and meet us